Let's talk about debt. The topic that carries more shame than almost any other financial issue. Whateley approaches this with usual honesty. Not all debt is equal and not all debt is bad. This was revelatory for me because I had internalized the idea that any debt meant I had failed financially. The book completely dismantles that toxic mindset. Good debt, or at least tolerable debt. Student loans, as we discussed, often best left alone. Mortgage, you are buying an appreciating asset, interest is relatively low. Business loan, if you generate revenue greater than interest cost. Bad debt, expensive and urgent to eliminate. Credit card debt, 15-25% APR. This is generally destructive. Payday loans, astronomical APR, predatory. Store cards, often 30% plus APR. Personal loan with high interest rates. The strategy isn't pay off all debt immediately. It's prioritize expensive debt while managing the rest responsibly. Whateley presents two main strategies, and I'm using a hybrid approach. Strategy number 1, avalanche method, mathematically optimal. List all debts by interest rate, highest to lowest. Pay minimums of everything. Throw all extra money at the highest interest debt first. Example, credit card 3,000 at 22% APR, attack the first. Personal loan £5,000 at 8% APR, minimum payments only. Student loan £40,000 at 7.6% APR, minimum payments or none. Once the credit card is cleared, redirect that payment amount to the personal loan. Momentum builds. Strategy number 2, snowball method. Psychologically effective. List debts by balance size, smallest to largest. Pay minimums or everything. Attack the smallest debt first. Why this works? Quick wins. Clearing a £500 debt in 2 months feels amazing and keeps you motivated, even if mathematically you should take the £3,000 debt first. My hybrid approach, I use avalanche for high interest debt because the math is too compelling to ignore. But I also clear the one small debt early for the psychological boost. That victory gave me momentum to stay disciplined on the bigger debts. Here is your actionable roadmap. Action number 1, debt audit. Do this today. List every debt you have. Note the interest rate for each. Calculate your total monthly debt payments. Identify which debts are expensive, about 20% APR. Action number 2, debt consolidation. Asset. Could you move expensive credit card debt to a 0% balance transfer card? Whateley warns about the trap, transfer fees, and the temptation to spend on the new free credit line. But if you are disciplined, it's essential free money. Action number 3, budget relocation. Find £100 monthly to throw at debt beyond minimums. Where subscription audit, streaming service, gym membership. Meal planning reduces takeaway spending. Energy switching, one-time effort, ongoing saving. Side income, even an extra £200 a month changes debt trajectory. Action number 4, automatic. Set up automatic overpayment the day after payday. Remove the decision making. Willpower is finite. Automation is forever. Action number 5. Track and celebrate the use a debit payoff tracker. Apps like Debt Payoff Planner or just a spreadsheet. Update monthly. Watch the numbers shrink. This psychological reinforcement matters. Here is what the book helped me realize. Become debt-free isn't about moral virtue. It's about financial freedom. When you eliminate expensive debt, your monthly cash flow improves dramatically. You can redirect payments toward investments. Financial emergencies become manageable, not catastrophic. You make decisions based on what you want, not what debt dictates. I'm currently working through on my own debt payoff plan, inspired directly by this book's framework. Overnight transformation. It's systematic progress, and if you can do it, so can you. Beyond these 3 critical sections, it is why Money, a User's Guide succeeded where so many financial books fail. It's jargon free without being doomed. Whateley respects your intelligence. She explains complex concepts clearly, but those pretend they are simpler than they are. It addresses the emotional reality of money. There is an entire section of money and mental health. This acknowledges that financial stress isn't just about numbers. It's about anxiety, shame, relationship, tension, and self-worth. It's UK specific. Finally, a book that understands ISAs, UK pension system, council tax, the UK housing market, not translating American advice. It's honest about systematic issues. Whateley does pretend individual budgeting will solve the housing crisis or wage stagnation. She acknowledges when problems are bigger than personal finance. It provides actual next steps. Every chapter ends with concrete actions. You finish reading and know exactly what to do next. Focused on 3 chapters, but the book covers housing, renting rights, buying strategies, help to buy schemes, credit scores, how they actually work and how to improve them, pensions, workplace pensions, SIPs, retirement planning, investing, stocks, shares, ISAs, risk assessment, bills and budgeting, cutting costs without sacrificing quality of life, money and relationship, financial conversations with partners. Each section follows the same pattern. Explain the system, debunk the myths, provide actionable steps. This book is essential for students and recent graduates, especially the student loan chapter. Anyone with debt feeling overwhelmed or ashamed. People in their 30s, 50s who feels they have missed that both financially. Anyone intimidated by financial jargon and traditional finance advice. UK residents who are tired of translating American financial content. You may skip this if you already have advanced financial literacy and want complex investment strategies. You are looking for get-rich-quick schemes. This is about building sustainable wealth. You are not UK based. Much of the advice is UK tax and system specific. It is what I want you to take away from this video. Financial literacy isn't a talent you are born with. It's a skill you can learn. You don't need a financial degree. You don't need to be good with numbers. You don't need to have made perfect decisions up until now. You just need to start. Money, a user's guide, give me something invaluable. The confidence to take control of my finance future without feeling stupid or overwhelmed. Since reading, I have created a debt payoff plan I'm actually following, not just thinking about. Made financial decisions based on mathematics, not wit. Stopped comparing my financial journey to others and focused on my own progress. And it is the beautiful part. You can start this transformation today, not someday when I earn more or when I am less busy or when I finally understand investing. Today. Your action steps. Get this book, library, audiobook, paperback, however you consume information best. Read the chapters most relevant to your current situation. Implement one action from each chapter. Track your progress. Adjust as you learn. Remember, every financial successful person starts exactly where you are, confused, uncertain, and taking the first steps. The difference between them and everyone else, they started walking. So, let me ask you, what is the one financial change you are going to make this week? Drop in the comments, be specific. Make yourself accountable to this community. If this video helped shift your perspective on money, hit that like button. Subscribe to Wealth Words, please, for weekly content that makes financial literacy accessible, practical, and actually achievable. Before we go, I want to leave you with the one passage that defined this book for me. Most of us live in a perpetual state of trying to find more money. There is only really one way of doing this without earning more: drawing up a budget. Without one, we are too weak-minded and psychologically programmed to make terrible decisions. It's a tough pill to swallow, but it's the truth. We need a plan to protect us from ourselves. Until then, remember, your financial future is built on one informed decision at a time. And you just made one by investing these 11-12 minutes in your financial education. Let's build the wealth through wisdom together. I'll see you in the next one.